Rhino, good evening. Hello. Hello, Oscar. Not 100% sure how long this stream's gonna be, just because Brian is coming by in a wee bit. We're gonna record some stuff, probably a little bit more party golf, and then he's bringing over Death Stranding, so that's gonna be a bit interesting. Jackie, good evening. Hello. I know this stuff isn't carbonated, but I keep worrying it's gonna spew everywhere. Hey mate, good evening. I actually tried to play this game with a headset. I had it plugged into the TV rather than into the Switch. It made pretty much no difference. It didn't have the I thought like you'd hear all the little nuances of the game, like you'd hear what direction shots were coming from. I wasn't hearing it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had it plugged into the TV rather than the Switch, but yeah, it made no difference. I was a little bit disappointed. Alright, Callie. Trusting you this time. What god-awful weapon are you gonna have me use this time? You got it? What is it? Okay. Alright, I'll go with that. I'll take it. Carbon roller. Alright. Carbon roller. Okay. Okay. I don't know what gear I should be using for this. Let's see. Wait, what's the... Inkstorm. Inkstorm, that. How does this affect it? Increases damage. You know what? Sure, but let me change the... That works. There we go. That's fine. Let's go with that. What stages? Go be an ink blot. Ooh. Alright. Seems fine. No biggie. Come on, game. There's gotta be at least two other... Thank you. Someone? Anyone? Nintendo? Buell? Thank you. I'm wondering if me streaming earlier than 8 o'clock is actually, like, throwing people off. Everyone's day today? Not bad. I'm just trying to get used to the cold, and it's not happening. Like, I woke up this morning, and I thought, man, it's a little bit chilly. And I looked at my phone, I looked at the little weather app, and it said, oh yeah, it's, oh god, there's so much sniper. I looked and I said, yeah, there's it's 47 degrees. And I thought, oh god, that's cold. Let's go. We already lost a dude. Like, right out the gate, we've already lost a guy. Fantastic. But it said 47 degrees. I thought, man, that's pretty chilly. And I looked at the little time. It was like, oh, it was last updated 5 a.m. And at the time it was like, I want to say 10 a.m. So it was quite a bit later. I thought, oh, okay, I'll just refresh it and it'll be a lot warmer. I refreshed it, went from 47 to 41. So yeah, this cold is not something I'm used to. Oh dang. There we go. Took it 3 shots. Wish you could play. You need to do something. Oh. Adult responsibilities. Quit it. Boy. Alright, I forgot I had the thing that actually slowly charges up my ability if I have fewer teammates. Forgot all about that. Because I remember distinctly putting that ability on my clothes just because of disconnectors. I walked into the dude and he died. Alright. You started to play Splatoon more, you've gotten better at sniping, which nice! Yeah, I have tried to practice with a sniper and it does not last long. I think I just didn't have enough chunks on my my gear for reduced teammate disconnections. I think I maybe need to farm chunks now. I don't think that's how it works. Oh. Okay. Traded someone out. Trying Kensa dualies. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big dually fan. Oh goodness. Got 2 of the rusty arrow spray. There we go. Okay, we have 1. Cool. We already have another instant disconnect. Are you kidding me with this? Good lord. My god, what is happening right now? Can you not? Old boy over here is like seriously playing like he's at a huge disadvantage and whatnot. giant oof twice in a row? Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Quit it! Good gravy. Nintendo, can you please fix, please, at some point? I know old boy sees me. Get him, please. Hit him. You hit him with a bomb earlier. Are we not? Cool, I guess not. Oh boy. Viola Man, good evening. How's it going? What's up? Ooh. You know what's not up is the number of teammates I seem to have in my team. 2 matches in a row. Immediate disconnect. Like, not even out the starting gate with 4 people. Oh boy. Yeah, that nonsense is depressing. I'm scared to death to look up and see someone just poof in front of me before I walk out the bubble. Holy hell, I'm starting with 4 people? It's a Christmas miracle. Jesus. Are you about to come up here? Go away. Saw little splishy splashes over there, I kind of thought for a second. Yep, I'm here, alright. Took like 4 swings and none of them hit. Whoops. Good throw. Get him. Okay. Oh, goodness. We're about to lose it. Oh, that's kind of close. Level 3 star? Does it keep track of how many stars you have? Because I've only actually seen it as, like, a single star, and that's it. Two whole kills, boy oh boy. Oh, goodness. Oh. What are new stages, then? Oh, it's right there. Make a mark, new elder. Alright. I was kind of hoping it'd be something a little more enclosed. Something that's a little easier to sneak around with a roller, but alright. Fine. Got marina gear? Nice. Oh, welcome. Good evening, Milky. How's it going? Excuse me. Goodness. Oh shoot. I genuinely did not think I was gonna make that. I was like, I wonder if he knows I'm here. Come on, man, there's 2 of you and 1 of me. Oh, I wanted to get one of them. I did get one of them! Oh, goodness. Did I see your post? The one about you getting the marina gear? Yeah, I even stated it, like, out loud. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, he's just watching for me now. Alright, good throw. Oh, good, we just have another disconnect because of course we do. Oh boy. So what are we so far? 1 for 4 on actually having an entire, like a full 4-person team? Is that it? 1 for 4? I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah. Come on. Come on, man. Are you serious? Sniper, you have such long range. Why did you move up? You could have gotten me from back there. What even? Oh, boy. Like a regular loss, okay, fine. But 3 out of 4 matches where someone on my team disconnects, that is... that's inexcusable. You're Octisplat. Okay, you're Octisplat. Okay, I did not, yeah, I did not recognize the name in the slightest. GG? I don't know, man. I don't feel very G about G if there's this many disconnects. Like, once in a great while, okay, maybe. But 3 out of 4 matches, 2 of them immediately out the gate? That's... oh my goodness. That is bad times. What is that Renato guy doing? Dang. I whipped at him like 3 or 4 times. I didn't land a single hit. That's pretty cool. I'm right here. Why don't you come do something about it? Just don't run forward. I can see all those bombs. They're not right at you, but... ooh, please don't run right at them. Oh, no one gonna notice. Yeah, they're probably gonna notice. Oh, goodness. My goodness, this is bad times. I get the feeling Callie's recommendations are going to cause me clinical depression. There we go. Good gravy. Oh, you got tired of your old name? Let's wait. Just waiting. Everyone's just waiting? I'm gonna see how many people get into the next match, and if no one in this match is actually leaving, then I might back out and go to another one, just so maybe into a room where people will cycle out a bit more. Play again if I must. Okay, so we got Oscar and Jackie. There's 2, at least. Gonna do voice chat. Oh, shoot. Yeah, like a long time ago, I said I was gonna figure out how the heck to get voice chat going with Discord and whatnot, and I never got around to it. So it's yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to take care of at some point. Torpedo hide and seek. Christy, you never answered the question, what is torpedo hide and seek? Because you left a comment on the last stream, and then later commented on a Dead by Daylight video, hey, answer my question. You're getting on to me for not answering your question, then you don't answer mine, Christy. Ah! I was kind of hoping I could get him, but... Let me up. Let me up, please. I'm pretty sure every single person I have gotten the drop on has died about half a second before I actually got to him. Oh, there's 2 of them. Get a torpedo sub height, like throw a torpedo? Let me throw a torpedo. Oh, hi! Hola. Hey, Brian, good news.
What?
Callie's giving me clinical depression.
Yay!
So I usually start most Splatoon... Oh, shoot, let me move my phone. I usually start most Splatoon streams by going into the single-player mode.
Yeah.
And then, like, after you beat the game, Callie's just kind of chilling there, and one of the random dialogue things that she has,
yeah,
she just recommends a random weapon. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll start off with that. And, you know, sometimes they at least end average.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure I am jinxing something horrible because I want to say, like, out of 5 matches, 3 of them ended in disconnects. 2 of them before I even left the starting dome.
So it's not so much their ink as it is your blood being smeared all over the arena.
Pretty much.
Also, hi everyone.
Also, it doesn't help I'm using a weapon I am not good with in the slightest.
That's actually the one me and the wife use the most.
What, the carbon?
Or just rollers in general.
Well, I mean, like, different rollers have different... Shit! Different rollers have different strengths.
Yeah.
So the carbon one is weak, but it's fast. Urgh. Holy crap, I actually won one. Oh, wait. Sub-weapon torpedo, then every hider inks the floor and you throw your sub-weapon torpedo at spots to find people? That sounds very time-consuming. Not gonna lie, I don't know that that's... Not to mention, I feel like that'd be pretty easy to abuse with the point sensor sub.
Is your PlayStation even plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never unplug it.
Does it have a setting where it automatically changes the TV channel whenever you turn it on?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the disc in so it can start installing because it's a big install.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. I don't think
Okay,
it
well,
has
have
a
your remote
setting.
ready in case you need to change the
Have my
channel.
remote ready? Oh,
In case
good.
you need to change your
All
TV
right.
channel back.
Fantastic. Well, I don't know what it's going to change it to because I don't think the PS4 is actively hooked into the TV right now.
Okay, I was just making sure you didn't have a disc in there.
All right. No, I think the last time I had a disc in there was way the heck back when John was here and we made him play Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
I still didn't hate that game as much as I thought I
think
would.
that was well, because that's the thing. Like, of course, the Dead or Alive Extreme games are just sold as eye candy, but there's like always one mini game in there that's actually worth a crap. Like in the second game, it was the jet skiing. The first one, it was the actual volleyball. The third, I don't actually know what the third one was.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe by this point, you like, have you played any of the Dead or Alive Extreme ones by that point, or no?
I think I had dabbled in the original Xbox one when I had an original Xbox, but it just wasn't for me. So I ended up.
No way!
But
I'm being chased!
But I can't fully remember. I want to say I messed around with the PSP when they did. Didn't they do a PSP one?
They did, yes.
Okay. I may have messed around with that one in my evil PSP days. But, yeah. My memory is not good.
Yeah, obviously. I do remember there are quite a few stories you like to tell about.
How screwed up my brain is.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! Oh, right before I got the downswing. Just want to do torpedo hide and seek. Christy, I don't know if I'm gonna do private matches just because Brian's here. We're gonna record pretty soon.
Yeah.
Or however long it may take for Death Stranding to install.
Yeah.
Because how you said it was a large.
Yeah, it's a decent chunk of an install, but it doesn't take super long. But yeah, Norman Fetus Walking Simulator 2019 is a bit of a big game.
Fantastic. Oh god!
It's so hard to describe the game because I want to be honest about it, but I also don't want to say anything bad about it because it is a beautiful, amazing, well-written, if a little overwrought, because, well, Kojima.
It's Kojima.
Kind of game.
You say overwrought?
Yeah. I would say that it is... I'm going to have to ape someone else's description.
Yeah.
It is the most important game I've not had any fun with ever.
What?
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to see if it's just me because I went in kind of angry at the game because of how tedious its marketing has been and how up its own self that
you
it
can say
is.
but.
Yeah, because Kojima even's like, I don't even understand this game. And it's like, then what are you making?
What?
You know, well that's also just his. Yeah, because Kojima is the Stanley Kubrick of video game developers.
Right.
You know, like one could never accuse him of ever making anything bad. Inaccessible, sure, but not bad. You know, there are plenty of Kubrick films I don't like, but the only one that even approaches being bad is one that had to be finished by somebody else, and you can tell the exact moment when somebody else took over.
What movie?
AI, Artificial Intelligence, with Haley Joel Osment.
I don't even think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was Kubrick's final movie, and he died midway through production whilst he was also working on Eyes Wide Shut with Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise.
Ugh.
It's a gross movie.
I've heard. No, I've heard.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
But AI, like, it starts out as this amazing film, and then it ends. And then it continues on for another hour, and then it ends. And then it continues on for another 45 minutes to give this really garbage, happy, feel-good magic ending that I think is the worst.
This was AI?
Yeah. The film has, like, 3 separate endings, it feels like. Like, you could get to that first ending, which is...
Hold on. To be fair,
Yeah.
Clue had 3 separate endings.
Not quite the way Clue did,
And
though.
that was a great movie.
See, Clue has 3 independent endings. No, this film ends and then just keeps going for a while and then decides to wrap up something else and then decides to pull a happy ending out of its butt. Because even if they would have stopped with the second ending, I would have been okay with it. It would have been a downer.
Okay.
Long story short, the Pinocchio alike is stuck at the bottom of the ocean in a ship that no longer works, staring at a statue of the Blue Fairy and just smiling at her. And he's like, "Oh, I found you." And it's like, "No, he didn't. This is really actually depressing." But that would have been a beautiful ending. It would have been so sad.
You're describing a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
I feel like without the proper context, it's just...
Oh no, even without the
lost
proper
on me.
context.
You mean with the proper context?
Yeah, the film is basically kind of a Pinocchio story. Except his Jiminy Cricket is a gigolo bot.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say I didn't want to watch this movie?
No, everyone should watch AI. It's the closest thing to a bad film that Kubrick ever had. I love the film. It's just, you'll notice discernible moments that feel like endings, and honestly, you could stop at any one of them, and you'll have gotten a good experience. But the quote-unquote final ending...
Okay.
Do you mind if I spoil it, or are you now intrigued?
I mean... No.
The one ending, he's ended up frozen at the bottom of this ocean that is where New York City used to be. And the movie stops and you think that's a downer ending. And then the film picks up with, I kid you not, hyper-evolved humans that look like aliens out of Close Encounters of the Third Kind find him at the bottom of the ocean, okay?
Okay.
And they're like, oh, we found you, humanity. And they also imply that these hyper-evolved aliens are actually just robots. Humanity has died out or something. And all this kid wants is to find his family that abandoned him because he was a creepy robot kid.
Yeah.
And when their real kid doesn't die of death disease that he's been given.
Death is it? We lost another person. For Christ's sakes,
The
Nintendo,
alien-
fix your garbage.
The aliens are all, what do you want most in this world? And they straight up give him a clone of his mother that just has memories of only loving him. And how do they make this clone? The robot teddy bear that's been following him along the whole movie miraculously has a lock of her hair. And miraculously this lock of her hair, which by the way is cut out of her hair, not plucked from her root, which is where the hair DNA is, they're able to grow a new version of his mom. The human version of his mom. The one that abandoned him after he got creepy. Yeah. That ending is so stupid, because it ends with this happy ending of him with, like, a clone of his human mom, not fully understanding. All he knows is, oh, Mom loves me. And that's the ending to the film. It tries to be a heartwarming ending. Like, Spielberg tries to, because Spielberg's the one that finished the movie.
Okay.
He tried to pull a Spielberg ending out of a Kubrick film, and it does not work.
Yeah, those things don't exactly go
No.
that well together.
He tried, and again, I can't accuse that film of being a terrible movie. Just not knowing when to end and ending maybe too late. Like, I don't like that ending. And it's a happy ending, but it's such an unearned happy ending. Because, like, the entire film is actually just beating this naive robot who has intelligence, but he's programmed to love. He's not...
So he's... No, go ahead.
So, like, there's all kinds of robots, but it's implied that maybe robots feel, maybe they don't. But they're clearly slaves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the film has a lot of good allegory happening, but it misses the mark with the kid on a couple of occasions because it tries to have its cake and eat it too in regards to him having emotions. It's like, does he have them? Does he not understand them? Does he not really have them, but people keep assigning them to him, which makes it even more sad? Like, which is it, you know?
Okay.
It's like 1 second he's Data on Star Trek and another minute he's his brother. It's like you never know if you're getting the emotional or the unemotional one.
All right. I'm going to have to stop you there.
Hey, I lost you at Star Trek references.
Right.
Got it.
I know about Data. What's so bad about his brother?
His brother has emotions. Like, just straight up has them all the time. He's evil, but that's not my point. The point is, like, does he have emotions or not? And the film is very wishy-washy about it.
Okay, so I've seen a clip of Data, like, laughing maniacally for, like, a brief second. Is that him? Or...
That is Data. There was an episode where...
Is that Data or is it his brother?
No, it's Data.
That is him?
There's an episode where Q, the omnipotent godlike character, gets kicked out of his club of other Q and made human.
There's more Q?
Yeah. It's called the Q Continuum. There's a bunch of them. They're all named Q.
Oh, boy.
Only one looks like Q, though. But...
I swear, to this day, I'm never going to understand Star Trek.
Nobody understands how the continuum works.
Oh, good.
Not even Star Trek.
Fantastic.
But when Q gets kicked out, everyone hates him because he's dumped on the ship. He's dumped onto the Enterprise as a human, and everyone is treating him poorly. Well, Data is somebody who is kind of jealous of him initially because, like, he's endeavoring to be more human, and just on a whim, a Q is turned into a human, and he sees it as being lowered. you know? But Data is still his advocate among everyone. Like, everyone's treating him like garbage, and Data's like, no, you have every right to live as anyone else. Yeah, you should pay for some of the nonsense you've pulled, but when other things are trying to kill him, when they find out he's human, Data saves his life on several occasions. Well, at the end, Q learns the meaning of humanity and actually performs a selfless act to save the crew of the Enterprise, and it makes all the other Q be like, okay, fine, you did the one thing we never thought you'd do, and that was actually do something for someone besides yourself. That was the secret way to get back in that we didn't tell you because we never thought you'd actually do it. So they give him his powers back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
And at the end of the episode, like he summons like a couple of Klingon females for Worf. And he's like, I don't need your women, and they go away. And then he warps them over to Riker, and he's like, I don't need these women, and he creates like human women, and he's like, I still don't need these.
Doesn't Riker I'm trying to think of a way to word this.
He is
in such a way for current audiences.
He is a female aficionado.
He is quite frisky with the ladies.
Yeah, but at the end of it, the only person who actually accepts the gift, he's like, well, I don't know really what to give you, Data, but you'll know it when you feel it. And just for a few seconds, Data has this long, hard belly laugh, and everyone's just looking at him all confused, and he's just cackling, just enjoying a moment, and then it's gone. And he's like, I have no idea what that was, but it was amazing. And
okay.
It's like, basically, Q gave him the one thing he'd never had at that point, which was honest-to-goodness, real emotions for a second. He didn't let him have them forever because I think he kind of felt that to just suddenly give them to Data would kind of be an insult to Data. He wanted to develop them,
Okay.
But just to give him a taste, see how it was. The only truly nice thing I've ever seen Q do. I'm a Star Trek sucker. I've been rewatching it lately, so it's all fresh in my mind. But I've been skipping some of the stupid ones.
I'm seeing the splishy splashies. I know they're there. Oh my goodness. But I know I watched jumping subjects entirely.
No, go ahead.
Because I'm sure everyone loves to hear you ramble about Star Trek. But I was watching this one YouTube channel, Skill Up, who often does reviews.
Yeah.
And he basically did his analysis of, oh god, run faster. His analysis of Death Stranding.
Yeah.
And the way he put it was like his thumbnail basically said, certainly not for everyone, but certainly for me.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you know what, I can go with that. But then he also said it's a 45-minute endeavor, or not 45 hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think we're doing an entire playthrough of that on this channel.
No. But like a couple of things that I could say is I would put it in the same line as I do Ocarina of Time, oddly, because
You hate Ocarina of Time.
But I also look at it and I don't go, this is a bad game. I'm never going to insult Ocarina of Time as an actually terrible game. I may crack jokes because I don't like it, but I don't look at it and go, this is a bad game. I look at it and go, I don't like this game.
Okay.
It's like, not everybody likes certain things, but some things are just universally bad,
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's
that part I feel like we've kind of come to terms with.
Yeah, some things are universally good, some are universally bad.
Hey, you want to play Dynasty Warriors 9?
No, thank you. And the thing is I think I went in going in it was like, okay, this is the big one, this is his independent one, this is the one where he doesn't have anyone to tell him no. This is his episode 1 Phantom Menace.
His episode 1?
Yeah, because Phantom Menace, nobody told George Lucas no. The original trilogy, he had people there telling him no. His original cut of episode 4 was 3 hours long and had a bunch of useless crap in it, and a woman came in and edited the film into the movie we know. George Lucas did not make episode 4. He made a bunch of rambling nonsense, and they turned it into a watchable film.
Okay. I feel like that's a little bit kind of taking the piss if you say he didn't make episode 4.
Well, no.
That's the kind of nonsense that, like, an overly devoted, quote-unquote devoted fanboy says after they get mad at a thing that George Lucas did. Well, no. This isn't my episode 4. He didn't make this.
No, don't get me wrong. I actually prefer the prequel trilogy because it is an uncompromised vision. I also was never a huge fan of Return of the Jedi. Something just didn't quite fit right with me. But the first film almost didn't happen because George Lucas had only made a couple of films before that. He wasn't exactly a master planner for these kind of films, and anybody close to the production would tell you that Episode 4 is like 25% Lucas, 75% editors.
Okay.
And that's not me insulting Lucas, because the man is brilliant. The thing is he just vomited out so many ideas that it was very difficult to create a cohesive narrative from it. And I was worried that Death Stranding would be that. It's a cohesive narrative, it's just a Kojima narrative.
I mean, that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that.
One of the characters' names is Die Hardman, which might be the best, worst name in the history of video games.
I see nothing wrong with that.
It's about as subtle as a guy with a skull for a face named Skullface in Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah.
I see nothing wrong. I mean, that's fine. That seems par for the course.
Yeah. And he ran an organization that was the exact opposite of the Fox organization, so they were called the XOF.
Please tell me you're kidding.
No! Kojima is not a subtle man.
Okay.
That's just Metal Gear Solid 5.
You know, I still kinda want to play the other games.
Yeah. Now go for it. They're all great. You just have to, with 5, you have to be willing to put up with a lot of Kojima being in love with Kojima.
Okay.
Every mission begins and ends with a Hideo Kojima production. Written and directed by Hideo Kojima.
Well, I think it wasn't that because that was about the time Konami was kind of screwing him over.
He shot himself in the foot with Konami. Yes, Konami was making screw-ups left and right, but that divorce was a 50-50 divorce.
Don't you dare try to defend Konami, now of all times.
No. Not after Konami put cooldown timers in Contra.
Because there is, like, I'll say this. I'm going to be super honest with you. This is going to be a truth hurts moment. One thing is that I feel like you're overly apologetic toward the what's it called? The gaming industry sometimes.
Sometimes I am. Because I also understand some of the ends better than some people who aren't necessarily on the ends.
Ryan, you were more apt to attack the people that were getting mad about Fallout 76's Fallout First, rather than Fallout First.
No, I was more making fun of the way that certain people were doing it, which is to give a 20-minute breakdown of everything that came before it, and there were a few little things that weren't even the fault of Bethesda, where they were screaming, "Oh God, Bethesda." In fact, the "Oh God, Bethesda" part of it is even becoming annoying because 99% of the problems at Bethesda right now aren't Bethesda decisions. They're ZeniMax decisions. And ZeniMax is absolutely full of it. And they need to just shut up and quit screwing with their games. Thankfully, when they bought out id Software, id got a good deal that kept ZeniMax from meddling too much. So Doom and stuff like that have been able to hold on to it. But Bethesda didn't get that from ZeniMax when ZeniMax bought them out. So Bethesda is being screwed over the same way that Interplay was, and I kind of like it because they screwed Interplay over hard.
Yeah, they did. Oh, goodness.
But the only thing I dislike is, like, when you pile something on, it's like a person then can't sneeze and not wipe their nose fast enough without certain levels of the fandom yelling, "Oh, there they go again."
Well, simple. You just don't sneeze in such a way that requires you to wipe your nose.
Look, just because they want to charge you $5 for nose wipes.
Use the more saliva sneeze. You don't do the nose snot sneeze.
That's the expansion pack. Huh. DL sneeze, right?
Brian, oh my goodness! I am quite finished with you already. Did you just?
Yes, I did. It's okay. I
am 500% done with you already.
So the top secret game that I'm working on, like I'm not like doing anything really important aside from just.
Since when are you working on a game? What is this?
Oh yeah, I work for a game studio. I forgot. I thought I told you. Yeah, I totally work for a game studio. I can't say much about the project because it's still in the top secret phases.
You told me you were like a consultant or an advisor.
Yeah.
Okay, when you said working on, I thought you meant like actively programming or art direction or something like that.
Well,
working on, Jesus.
I'm a consultant on most of the art. Like most ideas come by me and like get a pass fail. You know, I don't actually have like say it. Like I don't have executive say, but my opinion goes away. I also have I've done some of like the audio sourcing for the project and stuff, and I've done a little bit of headhunting for the project.
Headhunting?
Yeah, it's when you go out and you find talent for the project.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Like I helped our programmer get on board. He's pretty cool.
There's a better term for that?
No, I love headhunting as the term.
Okay.
But we recently kind of changed our art style. Like the inspiration for our visual style, we changed where we were sourcing that style inspiration, and the lead artist showed off what the character looked like, and I said, "Wow, I love it. She looks like she's heard one of my puns and is just absolutely over it."
Oh my god.
And her reply was, "I'm sure your puns aren't that bad." To which I replied, "I am almost entirely certain that my wife has reached justifiable homicide levels at this point."
Justifiable homicide?
3 more puns and it gets upgraded to praiseworthy.
I'm trying to think. There was a phrase from a Calvin and Hobbes comic. I'm trying to think what it was. A lawyer would find this as grounds for divorce.
Yeah. Justifiable homicide.
Good God.
I'm pretty sure at this point she'd at least earn a free grilled cheese sandwich from the court system.
What?
It's for taking me out. She really likes grilled cheese. I like grilled cheese.
Yeah, it's grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I would have got one of them at least.
But yeah, if and when we get to the demo phases, I've even been asked if you'd want to check it out.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Heck yes.
It's a visual-ish novel. Like it's a visual novel, but it does have some puzzle elements and a maze element to it.
Okay.
Think like if we mixed Maze with Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh God, no.
But
Ryan, why?
Not the storyline
No,
elements.
come
just,
on.
I mean, like,
what?
I mean the good elements. I'm probably not describing it correctly because I'm not in
God,
that
I hope
part.
not.
What I mean is
Ooh.
it's mostly a visual novel, but there will also be a maze sequence that's like part escape room sequence. That's part of the plot. I don't know how that's all going to work out.
Okay.
But like I said, things are changing constantly with it.
Okay, because I don't know that I have the same love for escape the room games that you do. Like Maze was fine because it was more
goofy.
It was a lot funnier. It
Yeah.
had hilarious moments to keep me entertained. But that one game you keep wanting me to play, The Room.
Yeah.
Which you immediately disappointed me by telling me it's not based on the Tommy Wiseau film.
I mean, every time you solve a puzzle, you're allowed to say, "Oh, hi, Mark." You know, I'll have an entire list of quotes that you can recite for every puzzle you solve.
Am I allowed to throw a bottle
Yes.
and claim I did not hit her? I did not hit her. This is bullshit. I did not. I did not.
There was actually a puzzle involving a bottle, so yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hi, Mark. I still want to watch that movie, as bad as it is.
The basic I can show you the basic proto sketch. It totally looks like someone who's heard one of my puns. Do you agree?
I'm gonna post that everywhere. I'm gonna leak that all over the internet. And people are gonna say, what is this? Why'd you draw this? Why should we care? Oh, there are 2 brushes. What is... okay. Oh, that's K-Toys. Oh. Well, hello there. I think it's kind of obvious at this point, but like since you got here and started talking, my brain has just been on autopilot.
So you've been doing better? Or worse? I can't tell.
Both at the same time? Because I'll look and I'm like, oh, okay, I died at this point, and then I'll somehow get a kill that I completely don't expect to get, but then like I'll get into a situation that I absolutely feel I should have won, but I'll just get rocked immediately, so I have no idea. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's good art.
So when's this coming out? when is this? When
I don't know. It's still in like character design and stuff, and we actually just changed our style from a chibi style to a more well, what you just saw.
What? Yeah. No, that's a good change.
Yeah, because I mean, it went from this
Yeah, no.
to this.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay.
To this.
Oh God. Brian, am I wearing pants?
Though I love.
Brian, am I wearing pants right now? I need an answer.
I don't know.
This is important.
And the little one of the characters is being changed into a more marionette style from this.
That's neat, I think.
Yeah. I don't know much of the details, but But yeah, I work for a game studio. It kind of just happened by accident. I was just helping and being nice and offering suggestions and ideas, and suddenly all these ideas were working and allowed her to suddenly get a bunch of talent in place. And then we had a programmer, and then I was like, oh yeah, your sound guy quit. I actually still have a license on this massive freeware audio library, and
just happened, a sound guy quit.
Yeah, and as long as, you know, this sound library that I've got you know, license to use, as long as we use the licensing paperwork in it, we are free to use these in any project without needing to seek permission. So here's a sound library. So we now have all of our incidental audio, like background sound effects and whatnot.
Oh, that's what you mean by incidental audio. I was like,
Yeah,
heck do you
like
mean
footsteps,
incidental audio?
ambient sounds, at least one spank noise.
Yes.
I needed a good something getting slapped sound, and the best one just happened to be a random spank noise, so it worked.
What? Okay. You know what? I'm not going to ask about it. I feel like that's something I'd rather find out on my own soon, hopefully. It's not going to be like that one deal where that dude with that walking simulator game,
And it just didn't work right?
and nothing worked right.
No,
Like, oh goodness. Like, I know you said he's a friend of yours. I don't want to dump on him, but
it wasn't optimized to other hardware.
it was
I noticed.
literally unplayable.
Yeah. It worked on other ones, but he definitely saw that it had problems with all hardware, so he had to tweak.
Yes.
He had to tweak how Unity was running on stuff. And I think also part of it was the way he had it, it was not optimized for systems with low RAM.
Yeah.
Because it was running fine on my laptop.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Yeah. So, I
I
mean,
know, I've been looking at newer laptops because this current one is not doing it.
yeah. Because, yeah, he's the programmer. He's the one that I got hired under the project, and his newer work has actually gotten him.
Whoa. So the guy who made the unplayable game is now the programmer.
Well, he had since made it optimized for other systems, and it's now playable, and he actually used that in his other stuff as a portfolio and got hired on. Yeah, he's been been cranking it out. And the thing is
that's a little bit better.
He's a lot better whenever everything's a lot better whenever you give him a task, and then have other people contributing art so that he can focus just on the programming side.
Okay.
Though I hope she taps into him for music, because he actually is quite good at making ambient musical pieces. Because for his first game, a game called Garsylum, which didn't go very far.
Yeah, I heard.
It's a good game in concept, but he never got further with it because he kept trying new things. But his music was really on point with it. Like, I gotta say, like, of all the stuff about that game, like, I actually one of the tracks, I just kind of wanted a copy.
See, if that doesn't work out, one of my coworkers actually does music, and he has like something he uploads his music to a channel that does like royalty-free music, and however much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the details of it are, but
I'll reach out to Boss Lady, and
yeah,
if we need other musicians on the project, because we have a band that's actually like contributing music to us.
Where are you doing all this stuff without me? How are you getting this exciting life?
Trust me, my life has gotten all kinds of weird exciting lately for reasons that I can't even begin to process. But the band that's doing the music for us...
I've got a band? I'm suddenly working on a game?
Well, I mean, no, I don't mean like I'm in a band. I'm saying the game has a professional band that's working for us, and the head of it, who's also our lead animator, trained by the lead animator from Kim Possible, by the way. Like, the lead animator of that show was her teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But,
okay.
Yeah, she's basically going to do an animated music video for them, and they're contributing music to the game.
Brian.
What?
AMV, really?
No, no, not an anime music video, an animated music video. Like, she's animating the music video they have written.
Okay,
yeah,
alright.
She's an animator.
That's a little bit better.
No, she's not chopping up other people's anime and making a video. No, I mean, she's doing...
Can we expect, Linkin Park over Naruto or something? Is that what we've evolved to? Is that what's going to happen?
No. Obviously, we are going to do...
Oh, no, I'm
Marilyn
sorry.
Manson over Blue's Clues.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
It's Disturbed. I'm sorry. So you have to put Down with the Sickness over any any action anime.
It's Perturbator's new album over Dora the Explorer.
I don't know who that is.
they're a pretty cool
I was
band.
half expecting when I said I don't know who that is, for you to instead explain Blue's Clues to me or Dora the Explorer. instead of whatever band you
Excuse me,
listed.
I don't have to explain my fine Mexican heritage to you or anyone in this fine nation, good sir.
Oh, goodness. No, obviously, you don't know what goes over Dora the Explorer. It's Cannibal Corpse, alright? I don't want to hear that nonsense out of you.
What's funny is, like, the lead singer of the band The Mountain Goats actually has a Cannibal Corpse tattoo. The Mountain Goats is, like, a modern folk band that's, like, they're awesome.
Listing more bands I have never heard of.
The Mountain Goats
And
are
it's
great.
not
And,
helping.
In fact, there's even a show called I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats where they just, like, discuss their music. It's a pretty cool podcast. But, yeah, no, the Mountain Goats are just great people in general. And their music is interesting because it's folk music, but sometimes the lyrics aren't quite folk lyric-y. Like,
Okay.
for example, like a band called Hugo does a folk rock version of 99 Problems.
Oh, Christ.
I have to have you hear that one. It's pretty great. So it's like that. Like, they do folk music, but it doesn't go the way you would expect.
It's a little bit frightening.
And his favorite music is, like, screaming metal band. Like, I actually listened to him do, like, a full-on metal band quiz on a public radio show once, and it was kind of amazing just hearing this folk singer name off the most obscure, horrible, like,
Death metal bands and
so
whatnot.
great. I love it.
God. Ugh. Goodness. Like, in one hand, I kind of want to check the progress of the Death Stranding install, but at the same time, like, I don't want to...
Part of me hopes you have enough storage space, too.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. I don't use the PS4 that much.
True, and I usually use my hard drive, which I would have
Yeah.
brought with me, and it's installed on that, but I left my hard drive at Nikki's house, and I stayed over there this weekend.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you do on Dead by Daylight?
Actually...
Did you get her killed a whole bunch of times?
Actually, I think she was too tired. She wasn't really feeling it. Though I've gotten a little better at Survivor. I'm now ranked 17.
Oh my goodness. I started playing with a headset.
Yeah. Oh, it makes it so much easier.
Oh, there's so much difference. Like, remember how much I was struggling as the spirit?
Yeah.
Because, like, she is wholly based on, like, hearing those little nuances in the environment. And when I stream or record and I have the volume really low, I can't hear that. So I'm playing at, like, 25 to 50% capacity, really.
Also, thanks to you, I now dread any time I'm facing the doctor. I'm like, oh god, I know what kind of crap I'm in for here. Because if somebody's playing the doctor, I'm gonna get one of two things: someone who has no idea what they're doing, or someone who
like
knows
me,
exactly what they're doing.
Who just like watches gameplay videos, figures out exactly how to play as them.
Yeah, I haven't yet run into a doctor match where he didn't kill us all really fast.
But no, what's it? I did one spirit match with the using a headset. I immediately 4K'd the entire team.
Nice.
And two of them were higher. Well, no, one was higher rank than me. The other was equal rank, but I think because of a rank reset, he had like crazy high like perks. He had like 3 very rare purple rank 3 perks.
Yeah.
Like he was very much up there. And I'm sitting there with like level 10 spirit, 3 level 1 perks. Like hilariously weak garbage. Yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, I could see why people complain about the spirit. Because, ooh, she is tough to counter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
I did a match where they had that the one like the curse on that makes it really hard to repair.
Oh, Hex Ruin?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And
yeah.
well, here's the thing. I was playing with a friend of mine who is like, she's like rank 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
Okay.
she's really good at playing
She knows
Survivor.
what she's doing.
Yeah, she was helping me out, and she's like, "Holy crap! You activated like 4 of the generators with Hex Curse on because nobody got rid of it." And she's like, "And you were the only one that survived. You did amazing in that match." Yeah.
Hex Ruin is a huge pain in the butt. It is a huge early game slower.
But I feel kind of bad that you're playing it on the Switch now, because they've added a bunch of stuff that's only in the PC, PS4, and Xbox One version.
Oh my goodness! So literally everything except what
Yeah.
I have it for.
It's a battle. They have a battle pass which has a bunch of free stuff in it.
You have told me this
There's-
after I learned about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's also like a bunch of lore that you unlock by completing challenges on a new It's similar to the
Brian.
the blood thing.
Brian,
Yeah.
I just finished telling you. Yes, I know. And you told me.
Oh, I thought we said continue, so I thought you
Then
meant
you were
continue
going
explaining
on.
it.
No, don't continue explaining it. But like, was that the only thing? Was you were explaining the thing?
Yeah,
that
that's
I
the
already know
extra
about?
stuff. I love it.
Okay, then yes, I am quite well aware of it.
It's so nice. But on the bright side, there is a new version of it coming out that they're releasing at retail. That's like already up for pre-order in places, and it's basically going to be the base game plus like I think all of the characters together.
Is no one else?
So it's going to be $50 again, but it'll also just come with everything, you know. So I need to look up and see all what it comes with, because I might just bite the bullet and buy that edition rather than buy the rest of the characters that I want.
Yeah, I'd probably have to add up everything to
Yeah.
see if. Wait, that like whole version is that coming out on Switch too, or?
I don't know if it's coming out on the Switch, but it'll be on PS4 and
Oh,
Xbox
boy.
One, so I mean you do have those options.
Great. I mean, yeah, it's probably. Well, I still have to check to see if the headset works, because the headset I was using when I was playing Dead by Daylight, I had it plugged directly into the Switch, and then I tried playing Splatoon.
Yeah.
But at the time I had the headset plugged into the TV instead, and I don't know if Splatoon just doesn't do the whole like environmental thing where you hear what direction shots are coming from, but I didn't hear like any of that, like any like
Yeah.
what side things are coming from.
Oh, and Nightmare
So
Edition's
I
only
don't-
going to be $40.
Okay. So I don't know if it was if just Splatoon doesn't do it, or if it's because I had it plugged into the TV and the TV's dumb and not capable of that, or what, but I kind of want to like if it is just if it's not the TV's being dumb, or it is just Splatoon doesn't support that kind of thing, I might get it for Xbox maybe,
Yeah.
because I don't
Are you talking about like the headphone thing?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Splatoon, you have to get the app on your phone, sync the app to your Switch, and plug your headset into your phone. That's the only way to do voice chat and voice audio stuff. Well, not voice chat. I mean, like,
mentioned voice chat.
I mean,
Brian.
like headset support. Well, I was like I say, was he talking about the headset thing from Dead by Daylight on that?
Like at no point mentioned.
Okay, because like Splatoon's weird with headsets in general.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't like. Honestly, Splatoon and some people being dumb is the reason I don't. I'm glad there is no voice chat directly in the game.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's like I already get salty enough when people squid bag. I don't need like direct nonsense being talked at me. I'm pretty sure I was quite certain I had gotten away from like 10-year-olds claiming that they banged my mom when I back in the Xbox days. I don't need to hear it again.
So, the new physical edition will only release on PS4 and Xbox One.
God,
It's going to come with Curtain Call, Shattered Bloodline, Stranger Things, Head Case Cosmetic Pack, the 4 add-ons in the 80 suitcase, the Bloodstained Sack of Flesh, the Bloodstained Sack of Flesh and Mud, and the Spark of Madness.
Oh, you're gonna say the sack of flesh. I'm like, oh, good. That's just something that we bottle up and carry with us.
Well, I thought it was the Bloodstained Sack of Flesh and Mud, which is like the best band ever.
I just heard a little thing, and I was a little Autobomb walking around. I was like, I hope that's not for me. Buddy. Oh, we're down a person. When did that happen?
Ow, someone says Wi-Fi died.
Wi-Fi died? Ugh, dang it. Fiddle faddle. Someone says, what? You don't even, like, say
I can't
who
read
it
the
is.
name.
Oh.
Yeah, my eyes are kind of blurry today because I'm cold.
Oh, goodness. Are you sure we're okay to play?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to be the one
I'm
playing,
not gonna.
you.
I'm not gonna die like our last recording session. Not gonna lie, that asthma attack was the worst one I've had in ages, and I actually thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital.
Which, by the
I
way...
just didn't want to freak you out any more than you already were freaking out.
Yeah, no, I was adequately freaked, because you were...
No, I wasn't okay. Thankfully, that was like my Friday, and I had a 4-day weekend, so I actually
Okay.
spent almost all of it. Because like I went and hung out at my friend's house Friday night into Saturday morning, But the rest of the time, I spent on my back porch in fresh air building model kits. So, like, my lungs got a nice refresh.
I just see 3 crosshairs all coming at me. I'm like, oh, there's one person dropping in. I'll just fire missiles at him. Oh, that's significantly more than one. Ugh. I completely brain farted like mid. Oh, one thing. So, not gonna say the name of the game, considering what the typical average age of the stream audience tends to be. I'm not gonna say the name of this game.
Yeah.
But you know that mobile game I was telling you about? Like, that's all I said, that mobile game, and you're like, oh yeah. But, I was complaining about how they've been getting hit with, like the characters don't spawn very often. So you can unlock a character, but they just won't,
Yeah.
Rather than fix the issue, they released another paywalled character.
Wah, wah.
And a lot of people started protesting that, hey, we couldn't access the last 2 or 3 paywalled characters. Why are you releasing another? We're not going to be able to get this character either. Hey, we shouldn't buy it until they fix this issue. And of course, some people bought it. They still have the issue. So they threw another $20 at a character they can't access. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't throw money at something that you have no idea the quality of. Oh boy. Like, I want to feel sorry for them, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. Like, maybe it's just me being extra cynical at the fact that, like, people throwing money at a game that people have had legitimate complaints about. But I don't know. I feel like what's the term I'm looking for? All the cynicism left over from Fallout 76 is running off onto this game now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool. Alright. I guess I can shoot him like a whole bunch of times and he can just not die. That's just as much fun as actually killing him. Oh, goodness. Who threw that nonsense? Doing that nonsense? Oh, okay, he's over there. I have no idea. Oh, shoot. Okay, that one's not ours. You alright? You look lost in thought.
I'm contemplating asking a friend for something. I have to be intentionally vague because we're on the air.
Oh,
I'll
right.
tell you when we stop recording.
Because the thing.
Yeah, at the place with the stuff.
Brian?
What?
Okay.
I don't want the they to find out.
The they? Are you talking about the Federales?
No. I work for them.
Huh?
I work for them.
Oh. What?
What?
I mean, I don't know why I'm so worried. They couldn't catch Martin Lawrence and him stealing the jewel.
Well, the Federales are the
from
people
the-
he claimed to work for
Right.
at the end of the movie.
Right, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
that,
he said it was his country colors, the red, white, and the green. I want to go back and watch that movie now. We were talking about it that one day.
yep.
We were playing Typing of the Dead, and I thought, man, that was a good movie. Oh well, and like we're talking about it again, and I'm like, now I do want to I want to go watch it now. Lordy. I have concerns about this guy in particular.
What's going on?
I'm noticing pretty much every time I get in a shootout with that dude, even if I get the jump on him, even if I get 3 shots on him before he gets a single one on me,
Yeah.
he'll still win the shootout.
Huh.
There was one time, like, I saw him. What is that?
Skittles.
Brian.
Okay.
I am still trying to muscle down Halloween candy. Because the idiot I happen to be bought 3 bags of all chocolate candy for a Dead by Daylight stream and immediately got sick of chocolate 2 matches in. So I was like,
funny.
yeah, sure, why not? I'll just give myself a piece of candy for every kill. Then I start 4K'ing matches, and I'm like, you know what? This is... I might actually be hoping for...
The sweet embrace of death?
Yeah, for some people to escape. It got to the point where, like, sometimes if a person... Like, if I down someone after the gates were opened, like, usually I'll only be nice enough to drop them off at the exit if they get really close, but
Yeah.
if they're still a good distance off, I'll hook them. But after a while, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't want any more candy. They could be, like, across the map. I'll pick them up, drag them all the way across, bring them to the exit. Here, get out! Get off my property!
Don't you get, like extra stuff for wiggling free as well? Or for just wiggling while they're carrying you?
I think so. Well, no, I don't think you get points for just the wiggle. I think you only get points if you get free.
Ah.
So if, So yeah, I was just so sick of all that chocolate. It never occurred to me to get something to get any candy that wasn't chocolate. So I'm sitting there with like, oh yeah, I'll get 3 Musketeers, which is already crazy sugary as it is. And then Crunch Bars, which is not bad in moderation. Those are fine. And then, oh hey, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Which, like, 2 of those is about enough. So I've still got a little under half a bag of Nestle Crunch, and then almost the entire bag of, of Reese's. I know there's a person there, but I'm trying to figure out, aha, there you are! And I'm still not close enough to shoot him. It actually hit someone? I mean, okay. Holy crap. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I saw 3 out of the enemy team were down. 3 out of 4. And I was like, oh, okay, we're doing pretty well. And then I realized I have no idea where the heck the 4th person is. Did they sneak around? Ah! Did it. It was worth it. No one has gotten that side yet. Come back, come back, come back! No! Ah! I hope that person doesn't rush. Okay. I'm sitting there at the edge of the water. I'm thinking, man, I hope my teammate does not just run forward, not looking what the heck is in front of them, and just oopsie themselves off the cliff. Oh dear. I didn't even, like, accidentally get someone? There we go. Oh lordy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's theirs. Yeah, that's theirs. I have not been paying any attention to the chat. I blame you, Brian. We're sitting there talking about stupid crap like Star Trek.
Hey, I've been silent for like 2 minutes now.
Right! And the match is 3 minutes long. I'm not going to stop in the middle of the match and just start reading chat mid-game.
It sounds like you just need to get good.
I think Lily needs to get more than 200 points in a 3-minute match. So I'm looking at the thing. It's like 1,000 points, 900, 900, 200. Oh! Okay! Oh, lordy. Does nobody feel sad someone dog died? I saw that post in the, what's it called? In the plaza. I mean, I didn't want to drag something from their life into the chat, or into the stream, because that feels kinda disrespectful, using, someone else's tragedy as a talking point. Like, hey, come to my stream, we'll talk about someone's dead pet. That's not... that feels very disrespectful. Is that your friend Lily or someone else? I have no idea. I'm trying to read that name, and it looks like Japanese letters, but then also I can kind of read a little bit of English text in there. What is up? Good evening. How's it going? Sam the Hunter. Welcome. Oh, you shall be back later. Okay, bye then. Did not realize that Sam showed up and is now already out the door. Also, Brian.
Yo.
Did you just fucking tell me to get good?
I did about 2 minutes ago.
Right! I was in the middle of a match 2 minutes ago, Brian!
The match wasn't still running then.
Yes, it
the match
was!
over, and you were complaining that I wasn't checking the chat. I was like, well, maybe
I was
then you
complaining
need to get good.
You were distracting me from checking the chat. I didn't instruct you to check chat. I think I'm just assigning you things like that. Like, you're not chat boy. Get to it. Start staring at the text box.
I'm trying. Okay, so the question about the new Sonic trailer. I gotta say,
I have not seen it.
I have, and it looks like the people who made the film really want, they want people to like the movie. So yeah, they made an artistic change to the visuals, because like, oh, artistic integrity, they shouldn't have changed anything. Maybe they wanted to reach a wide audience,
Right. Also, people complain like heck about the last...
Yeah, and it took them a week, and they were like, okay, fine, we'll fix it. Credit to the artists, they actually created a good one. And this trailer, I laughed at it. I laughed in a couple of spots. And Jim Carrey has sold me as his Robotnik.
Dude, he already sold me as Robotnik.
No, I loved the idea initially, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give him a shot. Now I'm like, no, he is Robotnik.
Like, I still remember the memes coming out when the first trailer dropped about how he was the only good thing in it.
Yeah.
I still remember there was, that one meme, it looks like a news set, or not a news set, but like a screenshot from a newscast.
Yeah.
It says, it showed a picture of Carrie Robotnik.
Yeah.
And it said something like, Jim Carrey hospitalized, his back is in pain from carrying the entire Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Because he was like the only good part in the trailer.
Yeah, no, you absolutely need to watch the new trailer. I have faith in it. Bear in mind, I know I am not the target audience for this movie. I wouldn't be the target audience if I were the right age, because I was never the biggest Sonic fan. Like, I don't hold the nostalgia for Sonic Adventure that some people do. I like Sonic 2, 3, and Knuckles, and Mania. That's it.
Kinda want to try Sonic Adventure.
It's one of those games where the good people remember is so good that it outweighs the terribleness in that game. That is a game of extremes. I get it. I get why people like it, but I think what it is a lot of people, they got the replay value out of it, because when you beat it, you can go to any level. So you can replay the good levels and completely ignore the crap ones. Tails. Tails levels suck.
From what I heard, apparently the Sonic Adventure, the Big the Cat one was the worst one because of the fishing.
I actually liked that one.
What I remember, now keep in mind, the only actual seeing it that I've experienced was watching Game Grumps, which I don't know how much you watch Game Grumps.
I don't really watch them.
But from what I noticed, whenever Aaron's playing, if he's being stupid, like I'm trying to think how to put this. Like, sometimes he'll I don't know if it's intentional, actually. He'll just be dumb and just get mad at the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is just, him being an idiot. Like, I told you, I don't know if it was on stream or not, but one time he, like, really made me angry with how he played a game. Was the first stage of Fire Emblem Warriors.
Okay.
Which, the first stage is just a tutorial.
Yeah.
Your teammates will not fight anything. The enemies barely attack. It's just so you can get an idea how to fight back. And he spends the entire time just dodging the entire, like, not attacking back, just spamming the dodge movement.
Yeah.
And you don't attack or do damage with the dodge.
Yeah.
So he starts getting mad that his
Not doing any
teammates
damage.
aren't beating the stage for him. But it's the tutorial. He should be doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I've gotten, like, genuinely angry at his gameplay. But I remember, like, later on, I was looking at some posts on, I think it was Twitter, where, like, other people were getting upset at him for how he played Sonic Adventure. Because there's one part in the, I'm pretty sure it's the very first stage, where they have the player doing one of those, you know, high-speed run around the loops event sort of things.
Yeah.
And at one point, he actually gets, like, sucked through a wall and just immediately falls off the stage. And he starts losing his mind about it. And I remember thinking, good lord, this is really bad. This is, you know, a badly made game. And
Yeah.
I hadn't played the game myself, so I didn't know. And then, like, on Twitter, people were saying, oh yeah, he did, you know, when he was going through this one part, you're meant to just run through this, but it only actually does this stupid, you know, pull you through the wall thing if you do something dumb like, I think it was if you jump or if you stop running or something. Basically, if you do anything that's not running through the thing like you're supposed to,
Yeah.
you know, it will mess up because that's not what it's it's programmed to do. It's not what you're expected to do, anything like that. So as a result, you know, it's gonna act a little goofy. And people were crazy upset, and I didn't realize at the time that, yeah, it's maybe, it might be Aaron just playing badly. But as far as the Big the Cat section with all the, what's it called? All the fishing?
Yeah.
Like, you know how you're supposed to catch a frog during that event?
Yeah.
Like, he kept dropping the hook right in front of the frog, and it would just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or it would bite for half a second, then let go. And I'm thinking, I don't know if Aaron's being incompetent, or if the game is genuinely this unforgiving in this dumb part. And I didn't know. I mean, you've played that, you said?
Yeah, it's bear in mind, I played it back in 2001 when I bought my first Dreamcast off of Pothead for $20.
Okay. Something to brag about.
Well, I mean, it also came with a copy of Caution Seaman, and I think we know which game I played more.
Okay, yeah, Seaman was
Yeah, because
was
it
a
came with Caution
genuinely good
Seaman.
game. Is Caution part of the name?
Yes. The full name of the game is Caution Seaman.
Okay.
It also came with a copy of Shenmue, and I can't remember the other game it came with. It came with another really good one. But, like, it was a pretty choice collection of Dreamcast games.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it... Oh, Typing of the Dead.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't have the keyboard, but it came with Typing of the Dead.
But you had
yeah,
Typing
and I
of
was
the
able to
Dead.
get the keyboard. Yeah.
And that's what matters.
Yeah. And I think Virtua Cop was there, or one of those. One of the light gun ones. But yeah.
Ah! Oh, he got me at the last second. At first I was thinking, hey, we should play Seaman on the game. And I was like, no, it's just talking.
Yeah, and you
And
can
there's
only
no
play it for
subtitles.
15 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Twice a day.
Yeah, that's gonna get... That's kind of the thing. It would have to be
Yeah.
dragged out.
Otherwise,
over-
it would be Leonard Nimoy Makes Fun of Us, the video game.
Yeah. It's like, one would think you're a little bit obsessed with this game if I didn't know any better.
I believe the whole way he puts it is, this is your third visit this day. If one did not know any better, one would consider that you were quite obsessed. Or that you had nothing better to do. I was like, God damn it, Spock. Just shut up and let me talk to my fish man.
There's a... Did you want any leftover Halloween candy?
I mean, I'll take some if you got it.
Did you want a Nestle Crunch bar?
Sure, why not?
Did you want a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup?
I will take all the candy you do not want.
Did you want a big, wet, nasty kiss on the cheekbone?
No, I'm good. I'm trying to quit.
What if I told you it was
It's bad for my teeth.
What if I told you it was a piece of candy?
I need an adult.
Ugh. I'm an adult. Or do you need an adultier adult?
I need a much adultier adult.
Oh, God. Mm. Oh, sorry, I've been ignoring chat again. I'm sorry. Sounds like there's more than one person. Yes, Great Toys. Good evening, by the way. Yeah, my co-host Brian is here. If you don't watch the
Hi.
if you don't watch the videos that get uploaded during the day, this is the other guy talking. The one that tends to keep a cooler head.
I'm the funny one, the pretty one, you know.
The one whose puns I claim to hate, but I secretly like, but still, at the same time, kind of hate.
Don't encourage me. Just go ahead. Just keep saying you hate them. It's fine. Don't encourage me.
Still manage to hate despite liking them.
I love when I accidentally pun, because it's like, oh, that was unintended, but really.
Crap. I just sat there like, oh, I really hope I can kill this guy before the that autobomb goes off. Nope. Oh, goodness. I always think there's some goofball hiding right there. Go away. Oh, God! He just... Yeah, he did. Okay. He just kind of oopsied himself into the water. Alright. It's fine. Oh, God. There he is. Okay. Go away. Oh, fiddle faddle. I'm always worried there's someone to the right. What you looking at?
I'm just popping into the chat again.
Just sticking your head into the,
Hi, Sam the Hunter.
Oh, is Sam back?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Sam. Someone over here? I don't think someone was over here. I don't like that I'm seeing the ouchies to my left. Those dodge rolls. I swear, spamming the dodge roll is the best way to make me look like I just started playing this game. Get him, please? No? Alright, cool. Fantastic. Please stop, thank you! Man. God, dodge rolls make this game unfun. Oh, pink here. I kind of thought someone was hiding in it. Like that suspicious little piece of enemy color that someone's probably not hiding in, but as soon as you say they're probably not hiding, they're almost certainly hiding in it. Great Toys are playing with Yoshi Monster? What? Great, the shell of a Pringle. Brian, do Pringles have shells?
Only the chocolate-covered ones.
Are there chocolate-covered Pringles?
Yeah, they're quite good.
Like, I've seen chocolate-covered potato chips, but they're like generic, like Lay's or something. Yeah. I've not seen...
No, they used to do some holiday Pringles that were actually chocolate-covered, like mint chocolate. Oh, they were so good.
Were they?
Yeah, it's just regular potato Pringles, but then with like a mint chocolate shell. Oh, so good. They were expensive, but
oh. Because, I mean, they sound kind of good, but...
You would get like 10 of them in the stack, and it was like $2. Yeah, they were expensive, but they were rich, too. Like, one of them was usually enough for me. Like, after dinner, one.
One? And then you're done? Ugh. God. Aha, I see. Sam, welcome back. So Yoshi Monster is indeed a streamer. Cool. Splattuber with 3K subs. Man! I'm so jealous of, like, other streamers that have, like, a whole bunch of subs.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. I'm jealous of any YouTuber that has subs that will frequently watch the videos that they post. Dude, I actually got depressed today.
Why?
Because I was looking at the, I made the mistake of looking at the analytics for one of our videos. I'm not going to say which, but I was just looking at one of the analytics, and it'll say stuff like, you know, average duration of viewer, like how long they stuck around. And one of them had some odd number of views. I don't expect a lot of views. It was like maybe something less than 10. I was like, alright, fine. We don't get that many views anyway. It was like, average duration, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. What?
Well.
Like, how many... Like, people just said, you know what? I don't want to watch this guy. I'm going to watch it and screw it. And I'm thinking...
Paid subs, you think?
Paid subs? Who? I didn't pay for subs.
Oh, I thought you meant like the person had views.
No, us.
Oh, that's us?
That's us.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like, I got depressed. Like, people will click on it and they are apparently so abhorred by what they see that they're like, you know what? I don't want to watch this guy for more than 2 minutes.
Am I gonna have to weaponize the chat to get out there and start watching our videos?
Please don't do that. Please, can you not be that guy?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Great. There we go. Oh my god.
Besides, I'd never have to weaponize our lovely chat. They do it just because we needed them.
Ryan.
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Oh my
Fine,
god.
don't. Please, I'm kidding.
Please don't try to guilt trip the chat into this.
What? I didn't do the call me face. What are you talking
That's
about? I'm just
like
irritating him when he can't actually swing over and smack me because he's too busy playing the game. Best time of my day.
There we go. Prove you wrong. Dude,
That was my good shoulder.
Like that is some DSP levels of nonsense.
Absolutely. That's what you pay me for.
Right. That's what I pay you for.
Well, I mean, that's what money mysteriously comes out of your bank account for.
Boom in the air. Oh god, there's a bomb. They left the bomb too. Oh, that's a different person. Ooh. Agent Hola. Ooh. Shoot. Why is everyone coming this direction? Please stop. Come on, I softened him up. Finish him off, please. Thank you. Ugh. But, do you know who I'm referring to when I say DSP?
No.
There is a streamer who goes by the name of Darkside Phil.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and how he likes to guilt trip people into donating to him. Which is part of the reason I will not put a donate thing on this channel unless one of us is in just dire financial consequence, or a dire financial situation, which, to the best of my knowledge, neither of us are in, but...
Yeah, because even when I had money trouble after Rita passed, I didn't put up a charity thing to help me. I put up a charity thing to raise money for other sick dogs.
Alright.
Yeah. In fact, $250 got donated in Rita's name.
Neat.
And then the other day, my vet was like, hey, we made a donation
Oh, yeah.
on behalf of Rita to this place. And I'm just like sitting at home, getting ready to go to work, bawling my eyes out. 'Cause
Yeah.
the vet was nice.
They sent you a thing and you started crying about it, and it was... Ugh.
Yeah.
Remember back in the old days, Splatoon 1 days, you can't get banned for hacking? I remember there were hackers in the first game. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
After the final Splatfest, thought the whole game would end like it was shut down. Oh, no. They, even right from the beginning, before the game even came out, they said they were going to actively support it for 2 years, and then they would still allow people to play. There just wouldn't be actual active additions to the game.
Basically, they got to fire their writer and save a few bucks.
Aside from maybe an occasional, what's it called? Like balance patch or something?
Yeah.
But, yeah, because I remember they even said, oh yeah, we're going to stop supporting up until this point. And they backpedaled on that and said, oh, okay, well, we'll support it a little longer. And to their credit, they did. So we got a little bit extra stuff that we originally weren't expecting to get. But yeah, I remember I definitely remember the Splatoon 1 hacking days. That was best. I remember cross-map Inkzuka shots. That was some nonsense. I was angry about that, because, like... Ryan, I don't know if you, like... I remember you played a very small amount of Splatoon 1, you said.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember the Inkzuka Super, but it was basically like a shoulder cannon
Okay.
that fired it would fire basically tornadoes that were one-hit kills.
Wow.
But they wouldn't go across the map. They'd go out a little bit a little distance. I want to say like maybe 20 to 25 feet in front of the person before it completely dissipated. And it wouldn't be it wouldn't harm you anymore. But if it did hit you, it was a one-shot kill.
Yeah.
But you had people like cross-mapping with this thing.
Ugh.
And I remember some friends of mine, because at the time I was still pretty new to the game. They were trying to tell me, yeah, well, Howie, you know, you just don't know how far the range is on it. I'm like, is it cross-map range? Because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't doubt that it's a long-range weapon, but it was on this one stage I remember called Mahi Mahi Resort that has like changing water levels. So I would be at, you know, an opposite end of the stage at higher ground. So obviously the tornado part, since it dissipates, it shrinks after a bit.
Yeah.
It should, you know, disappear before it gets to where I am. But yeah, no, it most certainly did not. Oh god. Get him, please. Thank you. But ooh, I was upset. Then there were the non-hack cheats, like just the glitches, like the time when they found out how to there was like this invisibility / invincibility glitch where, like, you know how whenever you get killed, it the camera zooms in on whichever character just got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what it was like, whenever you got killed by someone that was using this glitch, it would like the camera would try to zoom in on a character that, as far as the game knew, didn't entirely exist under normal circumstances. So what it would do, the camera would like shoot over to what looked like a squid in the middle of a super jump, but the whole screen would be rainbowy. And you couldn't, because what would happen was this invincible person would just speed all the way over to the enemy spawn.
Yeah.
They would, of course, they would ink what they could, but once they got there, they would just ink that whole area, and, you know, once a person on the opposite team gets splatted, they go back to the respawn, they see, oh, our entire base is the enemy color. Alright, well, let me get started on this. They drop down to, you know, the area where, you know, they can actually ink effectively and can now be shot at, and they just immediately get wiped by someone they can't see. That was the fastest bug fix I've ever seen. Nintendo jumped on that quick, to their credit. It wasn't the Bethesda Fallout 76 nonsense, where they couldn't figure out how to fix push to talk
Yeah.
for voice chat.
Where every time
Oh my goodness, you could be.
anywhere on the map and hear everyone.
Oh yes, you could be in the character creation and hear people across the map.
Yep.
Yeah. Puppet Brothers, good evening. How's it going? Use the same hack. Oh goodness, how dare you? Next Mario Maker 2? I'm not 100% sure. I would have to. I'm probably gonna like gather up some course IDs for a Mario Maker stream, and I might save it for like a weekend or something. Not 100% sure. Because I've recently gotten addicted to Dead by Daylight, so I might do a stream of that next time. Again, not 100% sure, but because I'm crazy addicted to it, and I need to figure out if using the headset on my TV as opposed to the Switch will still give me the little, what's the term I'm looking for? Like the directional feedback where I can tell what direction things are coming from.
Yeah. Like me, I'm gonna like on my own time, I'm gonna try to play through the entire Darksiders trilogy because I've owned them for years and haven't really spent more than 20 minutes with each one. And given that they're kind of like a spiritual successor to the Legacy of Kain games in terms of the way they play, like heavy story-driven, lots of lore, and just good hack and slash. And Death actually kind of just plays like Raziel.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure I'll give him a shot. I know Part 3 takes on a little bit more of the Dark Souls vibe with the combat, but not nearly as hard.
Oh boy.
Well, more like just the
You know I love me some Dark Souls.
like the heavy swinging,
Woo!
like intentional movement, dodge rolling kind of stuff, but nothing like being bodied by things instantly. instantly.
Getting one-shotted just because you
Yeah.
you dodged like a fraction of a second too early or late.
Yeah.
That's always fun. I love spending about 15 minutes on a boss, mess up once, and have to do all of it over. That was through the wall. Hold on a second. Let me clip that. I feel like I need to look at that.
So you're saving that one so you can.
I'm saving that
view
one.
it later.
That one. Either there's some real connection nonsense, or that was through a wall. Because I was behind this glass piece here. I'm hoping that was just some connection shenanigans.
Well, I'm not connected to your Wi-Fi or anything.
Is it all the stuff that I'm uploading to RedTube?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that's it. That might be causing it. Oh, dang it. I wanted to get the guy to the left, too. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Okay.
Also, are the colors this time pink and red?
This one.
Yeah.
What were those two you just said?
Pink and red.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so it looks like really light pink and kind of pinkish red to my
Brian.
colorblind eyes.
This is, I would say, a little bit darker than magenta and light blue.
Okay. See, that angle I can see it, but when they're together, they
Like
look like...
this?
Yeah, when they're blending like that, I see really light pink and red.
This.
Yeah. Being colorblind, it's a magical thing.
Right, right, okay. You did say it was blue and red that you have a problem with?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Yeah, it has been a while, Puppet Brothers. An idea for a stream, Mario 8 Kart Deluxe. Kart 8 Deluxe with fans. Dude, I tried that. I got salty last time. I don't get salty at games often, but like when I was constantly coming in last, I could feel my morale just slowly crumbling. And like, you know how Mario Kart 8 brought back a whole bunch of old stages?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I have not played a Mario Kart regularly since Mario Kart 64.
Okay.
So finally, the random select gave me Yoshi Valley.
Okay.
I know that stage. It was on the 64.
Yeah.
And it had multiple paths, and I remember what the shortest path was back in the day. So I was like, okay, I know this stage. This is one I know for fact. And I was like leading for a good bit of it, and I was like, holy crap, I've gone from trailing last, and not like barely last, but crazy last.
Okay.
Like third place is about to lap me last. And I'm actually getting in first in Yoshi Valley. Holy crap, I'm about to win. Blue shell at the very end.
Oh.
Red shelled again. Green shelled again. I could have reached out and touched the finish line. I still got last. I was done. Like, you've seen me angry.
Oh,
I was at like Inner Agent 3 levels of angry. And you remember that, right?
Oh yeah.
That was
it's not so much memory as post-traumatic stress syndrome.
That was controller throwing destruction of property
That
angry.
was shrapnel flying by my face.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was legit mad. And I don't get mad often. Ooh, I was having a fit at that. I had to end the stream or words were gonna happen. And it's the kind of word that usually result in like scandal in controversy for any gamer. So I was done. I could not. I told myself if I was ever gonna play Mario Kart 8 on a stream again, I would have to get in at least a few days worth of practice beforehand. Because by this point, I was, I already hadn't played much Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
But by this point, I was like several months emptied. Like I had not played it in quite a long time. Oh, okay. But yeah, Mario Kart 8, I'm not gonna say it'll never happen again, but that is not in the cards in either the near or far future. Oh boy, just throwing stuff. just remember, we're supposed to be recording, aren't we?
Yeah.
Whoops!
Whoopsie.
Oh my god. I love his video of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so great. Woo!
He was cranking them out a bit fast for a little while there, right after his channel kind of exploded when he started doing them, but now that he slowed it down, they're quality again. I think for a little while, some of them felt kind of forced.
Okay. I don't know, like, maybe it's just because I haven't been watching nearly as long as you, but I can't tell from, like, when his are just phoned in or when he's, like, rushing through them.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, he's making a thing. It's fine. Oh god!
You can definitely tell the ones that he was assigned to do because it's for his for the screen rant, and the ones he did because he was passionate about them. What I really liked is
I just finished saying I couldn't tell because I haven't been watching nearly as long.
Like I've watched a lot of them, and when you watch
it's completely
all of them,
undercut me.
No, when you watch them all back to back, like I have, because I have no life, you start to notice it. Another thing I liked though was a while back, MatPat kind of spoofed it as like an intro to one of his videos.
Oh, was that when they did the 2 collabs?
And yeah, they ended up collaborating.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, but he referenced it months before, and people were attacking him for it. And I'm like, dude, maybe he got permission to spoof this. You don't know. And then like they're doing a collab together like months later.
Doesn't he spoof all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's.
But no, people were like attacking MatPat for like spoofing his style. It was like, do you guys even actually watch this channel, or did you hear about it somewhere else and just get angry and decide to come be angry so you could throw your hat into the anger pile?
Well, I think the ever since that whole
Anger Pile, my new metal band.
Anger Pile.
Almost let that one slip.
Oh goodness. Oh, but what would hold on? People were like, I glanced at the chat and people were saying things, and I have been ignoring it again. Speaking about Mario Kart, not many people play the mobile game. Yeah, no, I heard.
I tried. It was nah.
Yeah, I heard Mario Kart was not the mobile one. Besides having like really egregious monetization, there was also like the control schemes. There was only never drifting or always drifting, and I thought,
oh, and right now it's not even multiplayer. All the other cars
are bots.
Are just bots with fake names.
Yeah, that's honestly, considering most of the mobile well, not most of. I'm used to playing like mobile versions of fighting games where that's pretty much it. A person makes a team, and then you just fight their team.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to that. I'm not super worried about it. It's fine. But the monetization, though, that's bad times. I mean, it feels like Fallout 76 Lite. Or I guess 0.5 if it came first. It did come first. Yeah, it did come first. Well, the first was way later. But someone said that there might be a hacker? Who's hacking? Other than that one instance of the guy... Wait a minute! Other than the one instance of that guy shooting me through the wall, and even then, I'm not 100% sure that that wasn't just doofy connection. I didn't really see anything suspicious. Oh, shoot. There we go. Hit guy, please. Oh, okay, he got him too. That works, that's fine. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh. Go away! Go! There we go. Ah! Ah! Jesus! Alright. So I hope that one guy that was jumping isn't still jumping. You're in for bad times. Oh, shoot, what I was saying before. I think people just started, like, hate piling on MatPat more often ever since that one stream where he called a game the next Undertale.
Yeah.
And didn't give a whole lot of credit to the,
Oh, yeah. That and, I mean...
Which, don't get me wrong, yeah, he was absolutely in the wrong to do that, but I feel like...
The Undertale fandom is slightly to blame for that nonsense?
Well... I don't know what I'd say to blame, because that is still a big no-no. Like, you you barely even credit, and you say, oh, well, this will get more views. And that feels really dumb. Because that was like, did you ever see the, what was the name of that show? Oblongs. Did you ever watch Oblongs?
Oh yeah, I love the Oblongs.
There was one where...
One of Will Ferrell's best projects.
One of Will Ferrell's only good projects, yeah.
Lego Movie.
Oh, right, I said one of
I know. I'm just saying,
projects, plural.
Yeah, that makes the plural right there.
Right,
That
come on
and
now.
Lego Movie.
But the, oh shoot, I completely forgot what I was saying because you started talking
Oblongs.
about Lego Movie, thank you! But the, what's it called? Also, I just love that, what's it called? Private, what's-his-nuts over there? Decided he was skilled enough to squid bag, even though he's absolutely just mashing B button like it takes skill. But hey, good on you for thinking that's an achievement.
My favorite thing in Dead by Daylight is sneaking up on somebody who's teabagging at the exit and then dragging them away.
There was a, what I was saying before, on Oblongs, there was a episode where Milo, the main character, the kid,
Yeah.
was running for a student president.
Okay.
And because he's like crazy unpopular, no one knows who this kid is. They put up on his podium, like, because he's supposed to have a debate with the most popular girl in school to try to get presidency. And on his podium, instead of his name Milo, it says Milk. And so he talked to the principal. He's like, Miss So-and-so, my name is Milo. And she just glares at him and says, trust me, Milk will get more votes. And just walks away. I'm thinking, that's kind of harsh, isn't it?
It's pretty great, though. I like that.
It was a funny show. It was the kind of thing, like, they were treated so badly. And it
was a dark show.
I shouldn't laugh, but it was one of those, like, really mean but funny things.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of thing, like...
It has the mean-spirited humor of like, Rick and Morty, but without the obnoxious fan base.
Right, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh, yeah, it's the same kind of, like, quick, irreverent humor. And I want to say it was by Steve Odekirk. Or Bob Odekirk. One of the people whose names is Odekirk.
Bodenkirk? Bob Bodenkirk.
I'm just excited that Steve Odekirk is actually finally doing another Thumb Wars movie.
Thumb Wars?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's the project that led to him getting Kung Pao into the fist.
I was gonna say, have you got a name for it, or are we...
My brain was slipping, but yeah. You've seen Kung Pao.
Oh, God.
So...
I've seen Kung Pao.
So imagine an entire film with tonguey. Like the face on the tongue, just like creepy face. And they're all just his fingers, but with his face superimposed on him, and his thumbs are like dressed up as Star Wars characters. There's like Ooby Doob Scooba Dooby.
What?
Yeah, Ooby Doob Scooba Dooby. He's our only hope. Let's see. There's Princess Bunhead. She's like a thumb, but she has like two little cinnamon roll cereal pieces glued to either side.
Cinnamon roll
there's
cereal pieces.
Crunchaka. Or Crunchy.
Is this just cereal? What is this?
No, it's not just cereal. He's just like a finger covered, or I think he might be a hairy toe covered in actual
That
fur.
is not any better, Brian.
The Darth Vader character, Black Helmet Man, I believe is his full
Black
name.
Helmet Man?
Yeah, is a thumb with a thimble over it that's spray painted black. Yeah, you need to watch Thumb Wars. Oh my god, you have to watch Thumb Wars.
I'm not sure I want to. I'm a little bit frightened at this point.
Oh, they're great.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they, Brian? Is that what you describe as great?
Yes.
They're more than a little bit frightening. That's right, run away. Go away! Bye then, okay. That works. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh, dang it. Ever thought about doing Rocket League? Not really.
I got banned for Rocket League once.
You what? Oh, you told me that. Did you want to tell them that story?
So it was the night that Rocket League launched on the PS4. Like, the night. I downloaded it on Plus, because I got it free the night it launched, and I started playing. I was like, okay, I'm kind of digging this game. And I just so happened to realize that the physics didn't have any variation to them. There were no variables in the way the physics could go to cause, like, slightly different trajectories every time you hit it. And I managed to, from kickoff, I found a way to hit the ball to allow the other opponent to hit the ball towards me, and then I would immediately jump, kick it, hit it, and it would fly over the opponent's car and go into the goal. Every single time. 32 times in one match. And I got banned for cheating. They reviewed it, they undid it, they gave me some free DLC, but yeah, I got banned for cheating. And I wasn't even cheating, I was just playing the game normally, and I just so happened to have dialed in the physics. They released a patch a couple of days later to introduce some variation to the kickoff, so that it didn't always go the exact same direction every time if you hit it the exact same way every time.
Say, I just so happened. That is absolutely the kind of thing that a person who cheated would say.
No, really, I was just playing it and made this notice, and I was like, I wonder. And I did it, it's like, there's no way it'll happen again. There's no way it'll happen again.
There's no way it'll happen 31 more times.
Exactly. I was just as surprised as anyone else, and kind of laughed that I got the ban from the game. Because I'm not actually good at the game. I just so happened to find a little...
That one little...
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it an exploit, because it's the game's physics behaving exactly in the way they were programmed. I wasn't getting around anything. I was just apparently really good at kickoff, and that's it, you know?
You're good at the one individual aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I've never done better.
Looked like he dropped for a second and came back up. Okay. Shoot. Someone sneaky. Oh, never mind, they got him. What time is... It is almost 8. Maybe we should check on the the Death Stranding
maybe.
progress after after this match, maybe. In there somewhere. There you are. Someone sneaking around? No, no, okay. Ooh, that thermalink. Oh boy, okay. Oh, come on. Well, let's not lose it in the last 15 seconds, please. Pretty please. I think I got someone? So who that was. What I was talking about was the guy potentially shooting through the wall. So maybe the guy shooting through the wall was maybe hacking? I don't know. What Rocket League is, video game. Yeah, we kind of got that part. Jackie almost got me. There are many times you have almost gotten me, and indeed have gotten me. I feel like if you just say you almost got me, that doesn't narrow it down at any point. We have gotten each other many, many times. In fact, was it last stream or stream before where every time we ran into each other, we kept killing each other immediately? Like, neither of us would come out having defeated the other person and actually survive through it. It was just a whole lot of, oh, splatted Howie, splatted Jackie. Alright, cool, I guess we're both respawning then. It was last stream? Okay, alright, I wasn't sure how far back it was. I'm getting to that age where memory is starting to go. Imagine if Nintendo had Valve games like TF2, Portal, or Half-Life. I wouldn't mind playing TF2. And it being on Switch would give me an excuse to actually try it out sometime.
Oh god, I would love to see the orange box get an entire release on
Oh, heck
the
yeah.
Switch. Portal and Portal 2 as well.
Yeah, well, I thought Portal 2 was its own separate thing. And it was
Yeah,
just,
that's what I'm saying. Like the orange box, and then it was like Portal, and then my brain was like, oh, and Portal 2 as well. Also, in addition to. Concurrently.
Portal as well, also. Indeed, yes.
In sequeling.
In sequeling?
I do have a game similar.
Portal 2, the Importalining!
I do have a game similar to Portal called Cube 2, Qube. It's quite good. Like
Is it based on a Canadian horror movie?
No. Every time I mention the game, you ask this question.
Can it be? Please? Pretty please? Is the pink guy still... Saw someone fighting with a pink guy over here. I have no idea. I guess so. Ah! Woo! Thank you. I got 3 out of 4 shots. Please. Hit her one more time. Hey, Brian.
Yo.
It's 7:50.
Yes, it is.
I last said that I was after the last match. I was gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna check to
I know.
see if. I blame you because you didn't tell me nothing.
Chat, you need to be louder.
Louder? Type
Kidding.
louder.
Love y'all.
Type louder. That's the only way I'll hear it. Oh my goodness. What's up?
I was just thinking about that Rocket League story and it reminded me of the only other time I've ever been banned in a game. Doom on the Switch.
Oh, banned in a game. I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say in the same game.
No, just in a game. I got banned from Doom on the Switch for 1,000 years once.
What?
Yeah, they were having some kind of weird bug, and they have like this auto anti-cheat system, and apparently they were briefly just banning people en masse, and I scored more points by myself than every other player, my team and the opponent's team combined.
Must be cheat.
And when I logged back in, I had a 9,999 year ban. I contacted them, like, nope, it's a bug, don't worry about it, restart your system, you'll be fine.
They're awfully chill about it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, it had to be a bug. You know, I assumed it was a bug. Because at this point, I had also already gone through the banning in Rocket League a couple of years earlier. So, like, I know it was a bug. I didn't do
Did you
anything
ever
wrong.
stop
so.
to think maybe you shouldn't cheat at games, Brian?
Yeah, and I'm gonna anyway. IDDD
Well, oh god. IDKFA?
IDSPISPOPD?
Rocket League. Right, I have to back out. I forgot. We need to check
Back
the
out.
thing. We need to check the thing.
Run, you fool!
Huh? Run?
Run from your game.
It was 2 streams ago. Okay, I was not 100% sure. Everyone's just a couple people just typing louder. Arms had a new character. I think Arms was a good idea. It just wasn't the game for me. You loved it.
Oh yeah, I love ARMS.
Because didn't you say it was like the control scheme was a lot like Virtual On?
Yeah. Like, whenever you're playing the controllers, normally it's very virtual on, but then with the extra movements to it. And also, I got the copy for free from Nintendo just for answering some questions about it, so, like, I kind of loved that.
Oh my god. Alright, well I'm gonna...
The day after I sold my copy, no, 2 days after I sold my physical copy of Legend of Zelda, Nintendo also sent me a $100 Nintendo eShop gift card, so I proceeded to immediately buy the digital copy.
So hold that thought. I'm not going to cut stream just yet.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Death Stranding has finished installing, because if it has not, I'm going to keep going, and I don't want to call it too soon.
Yeah.
So let me unplug a couple things. I don't need to unplug anything, because apparently the HDMI port I usually put the Switch in is now in the Elgato, so I don't have to worry about that. Cool! Where is... There it is. And like the genius I happen to be, I dumped about 400 other cables on top of it.
Good job.
Please not knock the Switch over. Where did I put the remote? It's right here. Okay, so this should... Let's go change the input on my TV right quick. Brian?
Yes?
Is the PS4 on?
It was on. It may have gone into sleep mode.
Does it?
It's in sleep mode. It's still installing while in sleep mode.
Can you at least bring it up so we can see the percentage?
Ow, I can try.
So I would at least like to see how far along it is, if it has an estimated time. Because if we turn on this, the system and it shows like 10% done, we might just have to play something else. Is it not plugged in? Please don't pull. Okay.
It's not plugged in. No, I wasn't pulling on it.
I was gonna say I have like 5 different cables back there, and a bunch of them are positioned to where. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Oh dang it! That was the first cable I grabbed, and I said that no, that's not the PS4. So apparently that one must be the SNES Classic.
Are fantastic.
SNES Classic is apparently almost moot now that they've put that emulator on the Switch.
Yeah.
All right. Are we? You're like sitting here on the. Wait, we're using your account?
We can, or we can use yours.
Well, I guess we can now because you're logging in.
I'm mostly just
under
doing
it.
this to check to see how it is.
Is it done? Really? Is that really? Brian?
It may be that it has to install your system update file you have yet to install from months ago.
Months ago? I just turned this on a week ago. Don't you give me that?
Yeah, no, it's working. It's
installed.
Working? Yeah, the update just installed, so now it's just booting.
That Norman Reedus face. My goodness. All right, we're not going to start that
He
right now.
actually looks better in the game.
We're not going to start that right this second.
Yeah.
I'm going to... It doesn't have to load online stuff, because I know there's...
Not that I'm aware of, but I also played the game the day after it launched, so who knows?
I don't know... I think the term they used was asymmetric multiplayer.
No, it's a strand game.
Brian!
Whatever the heck that means. No, that's what Kojima keeps calling it. It's a strand game.
Strand game?
Yeah.
Strand game. But no, the way he put it was like, since you're just basically traversing the wilderness, moving packages from point A to point B.
Yeah.
The thing that they said was like, the prime directive, beep boop. What is... Okay.
Prime directive, stay fresh, beep boop.
Cool. I like Max D's pictures. I'm usually not a Marie fan, but I do like his art. But, what was it?
I kind of like that mohawk.
You know what's funny? I'm not a big fan of it because that particular, that hairstyle, or any hairstyle that results in, like, shaved sides and slightly longer, like, middle, even if it's not necessarily a mohawk, just having hair there. In the, at least where I was working, in the Air Force, we used to call that, SMN. Shaved monkey nuts. I have no idea why we called it that. I don't know the connection between that hairstyle and that analogy, but that is most certainly what we called it. Small fries and then okay, cool. I feel like that's common knowledge, but he drew it. It's fine. But I can smell those skills from here.
You're welcome.
But what they said about Death Stranding, the asymmetric multiplayer. All right. The
Mess with the kid, you get the squid.
what they said was like, oh my god. So if you're traversing the wilderness, what happens is, that's why I didn't jump into a game immediately, because I knew we were 2 or 3 minutes from
the good old
stage cycle. No, it's not update. Stage cycling. But the it said if you're traversing, what you can do is you can leave certain things behind to make it easier, and other players will come across it and it'll make their trek easier.
Yeah.
So if you go through like some Bethesda-esque, climbing up the worst mountains in the worst way possible, because there's like a cliff edge that you can't climb up, you can like leave a rope or a ladder so the next person that comes up to it doesn't have to go through all this nonsense. They can just scurry up the ladder and they're done.
You can also just leave supplies
And
that
I
you
thought
don't
this
need.
was a neat idea.
It is a neat idea. The thing is that's the other thing about Death Stranding. It does so many brand new things that have never been done before that it's kind of a trailblazer in just gaming in general. And so I think it'll be a while before we, as an entire community, can decide if it's really truly a good game. Like normally, if I'm not having a good time with the game, I can say I straight don't like the game. All I can say is I haven't had fun, but I can't say I didn't enjoy the experience. It's weird. Yeah. Part of me does, like, I might still end up buying the game and playing through it.
Despite not liking it?
There have been games that I didn't like at first, but part of me wanted to keep playing. Bloodborne was that way. And I hated that game after, like, the first day, but then
I still kind of hate that game.
And once it clicked, I was like, okay, I get it now. And I found myself actually really deeply enjoying it. And the thing is with The Surge, it was very similar, but it clicked quickly. And now I love those games.
I will say, since stages just cycled over, and we do at some point need to get... Because we still got to do one more episode of Party Golf. Because we ended the second episode saying, yeah, we want to do a little bit more...
Oh, yeah.
But you were on the verge of death.
Yeah,
so I was like,
dying.
if we do another episode, we can't do it tonight. We're going to have to do it next time.
Yeah.
It's a fun game, but holy crap.
It was so much fun, but I was dying.
Your condition was scaring me.
Yeah. Because I'd already used my inhaler too much, and I didn't want to risk my heart exploding, so...
Are you sure you want to do another episode?
Yeah, because I actually am not having any breathing problems now. Like, the chest lung buddy has calmed down.
Lung buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, you name your tumor or you let it scare you. I chose to name it.
Peach Splatoon, good evening. Yeah, I don't have the FC exclamation point. I don't have anything as sophisticated as a bot on the stream. That's not a thing that I have. Recommendations on the stream for what you should watch next has the other streamer that was playing. Oh, that Yoshi guy? Yeah, I need to like look him up, see if there's see if I can find our group in there. Depending on how long the stream is, I don't know if he's going like for 6 hours. That's not something I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think I'll call it here because we need to get around to doing stuff. But yeah, everyone, thanks for stopping by, sticking around for as long as you did. Guys, have a great night. Take care of yourselves and others. Do you have anything you want to say?
Be safe out there in this winter blast. It's gonna get real cold real fast. Check your pipes.
I woke up this morning. My weather app said 47 degrees. I thought, holy crap, that's pretty cold. But then I noticed it was an update from like 5 in the morning, and it was like 10 o'clock at this point. I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll just refresh it. It went from 47 to 41.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be 41 this early, this part of the country.
It could get down to 29 tonight.
I know! See you later, guys.